talking about all things Remy's Ratatouille Adventure right now. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is coming to Epcot's France Pavilion this summer of 2020, although we are expecting delays due to Disney's indefinite shutdown of its parks due to the COVID-19 pandemic, already having its clone counterpart that was built in Disneyland Paris and opened in July 10, 2014. The ride itself is located within the Walt Disney Studios park that's located in the Disneyland Paris Resort. That attraction is a pretty large attraction. It can hold up to 2,200 people within the building. But coming back to America, Walt Disney World is having this new attraction open in the France Pavilion in Epcot. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure storyline is much like the one in Paris, where you're going to be shrunk down to the size of a rat and preparing a meal within the kitchen. In this kitchen, you're going to hear all the sounds, you're going to smell all the smells, and you're definitely going to see some of the effects with the water and heat effects that are included in the ride. I gotta say, another thing I love about this ride is that they have Gusteaus. They have them flying around, they have Gusteaus signed for the restaurant. It's just beautiful. And not only will you see Gusteaus, you'll also see other characters such as Linguini and also Collet. This attraction is a 4D trackless dark ride where the ride vehicles are little miniature mice. I mean, honestly, look how cute these ride vehicles are. Why wouldn't you want to get in one of those and experience this awesome attraction? Along with the attraction, Disney is also constructing a brand new courtyard that's going to be next to the France Pavilion. In this courtyard, it's also going to have a brand new creperie restaurant that we're super excited for. Not just that, but there's going to be beautiful areas for you to go ahead and take photos with all the new scenery, all the new buildings, and they're making it more of like a rustic look compared to the one that is in Disneyland Paris, the Walt Disney Studios park, that has a brand new pristine look to it. This one's going to be a little bit more rustic. It's going to be a little bit more aged, which looks honestly pretty incredible from these photos that you're seeing right now. Now, I will say two things that are kind of bothering me a bit, and we'll start with one. The first one's going to be the actual Eiffel Tower forced perspective. As you can see here, that you're going to be able to see it from the opposite side of the France Pavilion, so you're not going to see that forced perspective. It's just going to look like it's right on top of the building. But Disney is doing a good job covering the areas where you could see that Eiffel Tower from the secondary courtyard that they're building and they're constructing right now with canopies and pavilions, so that way it obstructs your view of seeing that. The other thing that kind of bothers me a little bit is the backdrop that is behind the building. You can clearly see that it's painted and that it's just one-dimensional. It doesn't look 2D, it doesn't look 3D, it just looks very bland, and you can tell that it's just a backdrop. You know, there's nothing, you can look at it and you're not going to be whisked away like, wow, it goes on and on. You're just going to be like, oh wow, it's a background. So that's the other thing that bothers me a little bit. But other than that, Disney has always done a great job with, you know, making you feel like you're actually in the area, as in like France or Italy or anything like that, or even its theme worlds. It always makes you feel like you're in that actual world, land, planet, whatever it is. So Disney is doing a fantastic job again with its theming. It's just those two things that I wanted to point out that, you know, I feel that Disney could have done a better job. Maybe just take out the Eiffel Tower completely, or, you know, maybe add it on top of another building, or push it back somehow. Maybe add it onto the brand new building that they just built that's going to house the Remy's Ratatouille Adventure attraction. And then aside from that would be the backdrop that is behind the buildings. I feel like they could have done a better job with that. Maybe make it look more two-dimensional or three-dimensional rather than just like, you know, a painting. So those are my two things. But again, other than that, Disney's done a great job theming this brand new area that they've constructed, and they've done a great job being able to implement, you know, a brand new attraction into the France Pavilion. And we're super excited that it's Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, because it is a great ride that really, you know, just will bring the entire France Pavilion even more to life than what it already was. And I have to say, I'm dying to have some amazing crepes. And with that, now we just have to wait to see what happens with Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, if it's going to open up this summer, which is 2020, if it's going to open up this summer, or if it's going to be delayed until later this year, or maybe next year. We don't know. We won't know until this COVID-19 is finally, you know, passed, and we have the ability to figure out when Disney World is going to open up its parks again. And whenever that is, then we'll have a better idea of when those attractions will be completed. Not just the Remy's Ratatouille attraction, but also the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind and the Tron Light Cycle coaster as well. So there are a couple attractions that are just in the air waiting right now to get finished until this COVID-19, you know, mandatory shutdown is lifted. and Disney can get back to normal with the parks reopening. But until then, we are gonna have to sit and wait. Let me know your thoughts, so go ahead and send some comments or write some comments and let me know your thoughts of when do you think these attractions are gonna be opened, and if they're even gonna be able to be opened this summer, let alone this year. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Also subscribe. If you subscribe, it really helps this channel out, helps us grow, and helps us reach more Disney fans, so that way we all can be informed. Remember, we're Disney fans just like you, just trying to get more informed within the parks, so that way we all know more about Disney and we get to be closer to the brand we love. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and see you again very soon.